Our project is called PG Management. Every year, 200 million tons of phosphogypsum are created as a byproduct of the production of fertilizers. It is a necessary evil, as it is estimated that without these fertilizers there would be 50% less food in the world. What's the problem? The problem is that this waste, this phosphogypsum, is radioactive because it is more concentrated than the original phosphate rock. There's a higher concentration in uranium and thorium, so it poses harm to human health. And another problem is the space usage. It is estimated that there are more than 20 billion tons of phosphogypsum stacked up in landfills worldwide. Another problem is that the small particles from phosphogypsum can be transported by the wind, and it can be inhaled by humans and animals, and it can lodge in your throat and in your lungs. Also, with the rain, it can contaminate the underground water and the soil. So what's our solution? Our solution, we already know that phosphogypsum has very considerable amounts of rare earths and metals that are very valuable to many markets. So our solution would begin with the identification of those metals, and based on that we would plan the best procedure to recycle and manage this waste. Here we have a photo of an XRF analyzer. It's a very simple but effective tool in determining the composition and percentages of these trace metals. You basically just point this gun at samples of phosphogypsum, and within a few seconds it will tell you the percentage of which metals are present in the phosphogypsum, and in what percentage, and also in what weight. After the identification of the composition of phosphogypsum, we would begin the extraction phase, and the extraction consists of the purification of gypsum and extraction of the metals. Here we have a diagram of our facility. Here would be the phosphogypsum stacks. We would have a sprinkler, and the solvent would run down the stack, and due to this slight slope, we would collect the leachate that we then purify after in some tanks, like it is drawn here, and we will end up with high grade metals, and we could also reuse the solvent again in another stack, so the solvent would be clean as well. Here's another diagram of the whole process. The whole process begins in the fertilizers company. We would collect the phosphogypsum, then take the phosphogypsum to our recycling facility, and with our means, we would sell it the gypsum and the metals to our clients. Our value proposition is the sustainable metal extraction, the space optimization and reuse of waste, the reduction of environmental impacts, of course, and also recycled plastic is a very common way to market your product. Companies use it all the time, but it's not so common to see recycled metals being used as a marketing tool. So it could be a way for companies to differentiate themselves and contribute to a greener planet. Our market would be the construction market. We can sell the gypsum for use in drywall, as well as production of cement. Also the electronics device, smartphones, computers, uses rare earths and metals to produce chips, and also it has some biomedical applications, for example in the production of prostheses. Our direct competitors is the mining industry, but as we all know, it usually causes deforestation and habitat destruction. It generally has poor working conditions and is a dangerous activity. And we would offer the same valuable resources, but while recycling existing waste. Our financial forecast, we would need about 1.5 million investment, and in the we would reach the 3 million revenue mark by the fourth year. This is our team. We have a background in geological engineering and environmental engineering, and thank you for your attention.